That's what we did today. A little front patio, regular little tumble marble. Let's go to the back. It's that travertine back in the back. Oh, it's a bunny. Just came across. Y'all guys seen it? Didn't we just get a bunny on the other short I did? But let me show y'all what we're doing. I mean, what we just finished, and we're still gonna seal it. We just finished grouting it. But that travertine, nice and clean. We just grouted it. I gave it a beveled edge right here on the front, cause the guy didn't get no trim or anything. He didn't want anything, so I beveled edged it for him so that, you know, the travertine doesn't chip in case they, you know, bring furniture in here or whatnot, so that it just lasts longer that way. Alright guys, so this is what the travertine looks like. This is an 18 by 18 travertine with a 1/16 typical grout joint. We grouted it and we are getting ready to seal it with this penetrating stone sealer, Ultra Cares sealer, tile and grout sealer. So this is a really good sealer, and we're using it for this travertine, which is perfect. This is going to be perfect in case it gets water on it. That's exactly what it will do. It will bubble up. So guys, stay tuned. Check it out. We're using this little gallon bucket, and we're going to get started. We're going to pour this penetrating sealer in here. Now this is different from the other video I did. The other video is called side sealing. That's to seal the whole tile, the whole entire tile. The back, the sides, the edges. This is just sealing over the surface of everything, of the travertine, over the stone, and over the grout. And it's basically going to make it bubble up like this, make it waterproof. And it's called a penetrating sealer. Penetrating, not a glossy sealer, not an enhancer, a penetrating sealer, which means it's not going to change the color of the stone. It's going to keep it exactly the same. Plus, you get the waterproofing benefit. Bubbles up. This is a very good one. This is a very good product right here. This is one of the good ones. There's other products out there I can also recommend, but this is also one that I also recommend. All right, so we're just going to get started. Go ahead and dip the cloth in there. And it feels kind of like a thinner, you know, it has a stinky smell to it, and I should probably be wearing gloves, guys, so I didn't bring any gloves. I should be probably wearing gloves, but it's okay. All right, so that's pretty much it. And this, we're gonna go ahead and pass it over the floor. Let's go check it out. You just make sure you know where you start it. All right. And instead of opening the whole cloth, I keep it thick. I keep it thick. So basically just go like this. And I'm sealing everything. So I may do 2 passes. I'll do 2 passes before I move forward. For example, I did this section, right? I did this section, and now I'm basically just gonna turn my cloth around and then come back and redo the same spot over to make sure that I got that sealer everywhere and that this whole floor is nice and covered. All right, so I'm using this grout joint as my edge line. That's it right there, guys. And then if you feel like just coming back over and double checking it, by all means, that's fine. All right, so now this sealer is pretty good. It's pretty strong. You can continue using the same cloth a little bit longer, as long as you know you can feel that it has sealer in here, and you can obviously see it. All right. Alright guys, so as you can see right now, the floor looks really shiny, and that's okay because it's dry. It will dry up. It's drying up. Further out there where I started is getting dry, but I'm down to my finish. When I hit the grout joints, I like to hit it a couple of times because I want to make sure that the water, not the water, but the liquid, the sealing liquid, making sure that it fills in the grout joints as such. So looking good, looking good. Take a look at that floor, nice and sealed. So we sealed it good, and after I do all this, and then I make sure I smoothen it out and give it like a final pass after I do all that, basically rubbing the sealer in. So I rub the sealer in, and then as I'm moving forward, I'll wipe it off nice and clean so that it looks nice and clean, so that it doesn't show that you have any kind of puddles or anything like that, and which obviously there's no puddles here, and we would never do any kind of puddles when you're doing sealing, because you're not trying to create puddles of sealer. All you want to do is set layers of sealing coats over the travertine and over the grout. So this is it, and I'll show you right now what it looks like after it's dry, and hopefully we get to water test it so y'all can take a look and see how it looks. Any last word, Tiger?
Stay tuned, guys. We got another job we're going to start tomorrow, so definitely a lot more work for you guys to look at. More tips.
All right, guys, so don't forget to sub, and if y'all like the video, hit that like button for me, and if y'all want to see more, don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one. It's basically almost all the way dry. It looks pretty dry. This is the way it turned out. It came out great. Now right here in the front, oh, I don't know if you can see it because of the light's too bright, but we beveled the edge right there. Since they didn't have a trim, we went ahead and beveled it because, you know, this is travertine, so if they come in here with any, like a dolly or something, at least that bevel edge is going to protect that travertine. But everything's nice and sealed. It's perfect. Can you get some water? Let's test it real quick. Just with your hand, just whatever you can grab with your hand. We're going to grab some water and we're going to test the sealer right now. Just put it over right there. Check it out, guys. Let me see if we can see it right. Can we see the water? I think we should, I mean, I can see it, but I don't think the camera can see it. Put it over here. There we go. So you see how it bubbles up? And that is the sealer right there working, guys. Nice bubbles up, nice and bubbled. Look at that. So you see how he just smeared it around and it bubbled back up. So that's perfect. That means that the sealer is great. This is good sealer. So guys, that's it. Don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe, and I'll see you on the next video. And thanks for watching. We out.